And we'll give it a little taste, see what we got here. Get a little bit of the rice, get a little bit of the chicken, get a little bit of the gravy. That's so good. Like I said, you can use shrimp or crawfish is what it's originally designed for, this recipe, but chicken works well in it too. So I thought today for lunch I'd make me a quick etouffee. Instead of using shrimp, crawfish, I'm going to use some chicken, some legs and thighs. This is 1 pound that I deboned and just cut in pretty good sized little chunks. So first thing we're going to do is get this is 1 stick of frozen butter, salted, unsalted if you have it, but I didn't, so I use salted. Just use less salt. We're going to add to this 1 cup of chopped onions, 1 cup of chopped celery, and 2 cloves of garlic chopped. And basically we're going to saute that until it's quite wilted. We're going to add our onion, bell pepper, and garlic diced. And like I said, we'll cook this until everything's nice and wilted. And at some point the butter's going to start to brown a little bit. And that's when you really want to start watching it real good, because you don't want your butter to get too brown. You don't want a burnt taste. Alright, so this is around 13 minutes. And you got a little brown starting to form on the side of the pan right there. And if you notice, the garlic is starting to get a little brown on. Garlic is usually brown before anything else. So, and the butter's starting to change color a little bit. So that's good, 13 minutes. Go ahead and add the chicken to it. Like I said, this is not seasoned yet. Just doing it by hand, that way I leave the extra liquid in the my bowl here. And then I'm going to take a little this is 1 teaspoon of seasoning oil, and we'll just sprinkle that on top of the chicken. And I'm not going to add any salt yet. I just add a few grounds of some black pepper to it. And go ahead and mix that up, and we'll let this start to brown. And we've been cooking now about 9 minutes. It's just starting to stick a little bit. I never tasted it yet. Oh, I'm gonna let it go about maybe, I don't know, 10 to 12 minutes, but just to kind of give it a little bit color. This is a half a teaspoon of paprika. It gotta be good just to give it a little extra color. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna add to it. I'm not gonna add any cayenne. I'll just add some pepper at the table. But certainly if you want to add cayenne, you could. So just adding that little bit of paprika gave it a nice color now. So and that's really the only reason I added it, just to give it a little bit color. And the edges are just, the bottom's starting to get a little brown on it now, which is good. That's what you want. Sides are getting a little brown on it. So yeah, it's been about 10 minutes now. So I'm gonna let it go a few more minutes, maybe about 3 more minutes. So probably 13 minutes for the chicken at this stage. Alright, so this has been a total of 11 minutes since I added the chicken. So now we got 2 cups of tap water off the tap, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I got that dissolved in a bowl. So go ahead and remove your pan from the fire. And now we're going to add the cornstarch to it. And basically as you add it, you want to stir it. So just go ahead and dump it in. And now we'll go ahead and just kind of mix it up. And now at this stage you can go ahead and add it back to the fire. And I got my fire on a medium-low heat. And we're going to cook this once it gets back to a simmer, we're going to cook this for 15 minutes. It just came up to a simmer here, so I'll lower my fire pretty good amount. And I figure my chicken is cooked at this point. I'm going to go ahead and taste my gravy and see if I got to add anything to it. It's going to need a little bit of salt. Like I said, I didn't want to add none with that salted butter I used, just to kind of, you don't want to over salty it. So add a little salt to it, and I am going to give it a little extra heat. I don't find the seasonal was quite enough seasoning in it. So let me make sure I got enough salt now in it. Yep, that's good. Then we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of instead of adding cayenne, I got this Tabasco scorpion sauce. I'm gonna add me a couple of little dashes of that in there, and I think that'll give it just the right amount of heat. And that's pretty much it. That's all I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna go ahead and taste the gravy once more. See what we got now for the heat level. That gave it a little kick. That's good. I like that. And like I said, I'm not gonna cover it. I'm gonna leave it just like that and just cook it, like I say, 15 minutes from when it started to simmer. Got about 5 minutes left there. Go ahead and get you a little handful of some green onion tops. Put in there some fresh ones or frozen. I keep them in the freezer. Give it a little extra taste, give it a little extra color. And as you see, since we've been cooking, the sauce kind of browned up a little bit, which is good. So yeah, 15 minutes, like I said, once you put the cornstarch and the water in there. And add your green onion tops. You could have added them then, but I like to add them like towards the end. That way they don't cook down to nothing. You want to have a little color to them, you know, left over once they're all cooked. So like I said, about 5 minutes to cook them for. And that's about it. Yeah, go ahead and get you a little plate of your favorite rice. Some white basmati rice. Like I said, we're going to put our little chicken etouffee on top of that right now. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I should have enough to eat twice on here. So there you go. And I got some green beans I'm going to go have with this. And we'll give it a little taste, see what we got here. Get a little bit of the rice, get a little bit of the chicken, get a little bit of the gravy. That's so good. Like I said, you can use shrimp or crawfish is what it's originally designed for, this recipe, but chicken works well in it too. So there you go. Chicken etouffee with some, that's just some steamed green beans out the bag. A little bit of butter, and I'm going to add some salt and pepper to it. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. Thanks.